Hey guys, it's Sensei Mewtwo12345 back for some more Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. In the last episode we beat the first 3 levels of the first warp room. In this episode we're going to beat the rest of them and hopefully confront the first boss. Man, we blew through those levels pretty quickly. At any rate, next level is Boneyard, and basically an Indiana Jones level, except we're not getting chased by a boulder this time. We're just going to stop ripping off boulders. Instead, we've got humongous dinosaur. Ah! Of course, the thing about this is, weren't Triceratops supposed to be herbivores? Like, it would make a bit more sense if it was a T-Rex we were getting chased by, wouldn't it? Oh, pits of lava and pterodactyls and all kinds of shenanigans. Run, Crash. Let's see, I don't think we're going to be able to get all the gems in this level quite yet, because I think we need a colored gem for that. Colored gems do make a return, along with their platforms. We're going to see one up ahead. And we're going to go over here, and here's a checkpoint, and oh, Tripu Aku. Invincibility for the win. Another change in this game is when you get Triple Aku, you go slightly faster. I don't know if that was something in Crash 2. If it was, I never really noticed it ever in all my years of playing it, but in this game, Triple Aku makes you go slightly faster. And it also clears out a lot of obstacles in your way when you're trying to do a time trial. So, we'll go into this bonus area. This area full of bonuses and wonderful things like that. Alright, what do we have here? We have some line boxes stacked in a row. How neat. And gigantic fossils. And more H3SO4. H3SO4 makes a return in this LP. Alright. Oh, I spun away the life. Go, Sensei. I spun away the life. That was wonderful. It's highly recommended that you don't do that. Let's see. Speaking of lives, hopefully we'll be able to get to 99 in this one. I don't think I made it to 99 lives in my LP of Crash 2. If I did, I only just barely got there. I don't know, it was a long time ago, so let's see. Let's go ahead and collect all these boxes. Oh yeah, skills. I jumped on every one of them all in a row. Let's see. Go ahead and collect all those Wumpa fruit ores. And what do we have here? We have more backtracking area, which must mean giant dinosaur once more. Luckily for these levels, it will only appear once you reach a certain point on the track. That will change later on in other levels like this one. So, oh, come on, run, Crash. Do not get impaled by the horns of doom. Another change that I really like about these Indiana Jones levels is when the Triceratops breaks boxes, it counts towards our box count. Unlike the boulder from the last game. If the boulder broke a box in the last game, then it wouldn't count. But in this game, when the dinosaur breaks boxes, it counts. So that's a thing, a very, very good thing. And we have defeated that level already, and we're not going to try for the relic in that one quite yet. So there's a crystal, and there's a gem, and Crash is going to do his dance, except I'm going to press triangle to stop it. And here we go, we're going to go into Making Waves. This is a new type of level once again, it's a Coco level. Basically, it involves Coco riding a speedboat through. This one's pretty linear, but they start to get more open-ended later. Let's see. We've got some Wumpa fruits and some jumpy boxes. I don't know how in the laws of physics you could possibly get a boat to jump on one of those platforms. You figure that it would destroy all the engine systems, making the boat go forward, and all the rudders, and just completely annihilate all of that. But once again, this is Naughty Dog logic, so I suppose they can do whatever they want. Whoa, cannonballs. Cannonballs! Whoa! Okay, and I just totally passed that box by. God, I sucked at these levels as a kid. I remember I couldn't even make it to this checkpoint for some reason or other as a kid. I was pretty sad at these levels when I was a kid. Oh boy. And we've got more cannonballs. They're shooting the Dragon Balls at us. Except they're inert. The balls are always inert. We're going to go over here and collect ourselves a crystal, except we just totally missed the crystal. One other thing I would like to show, maybe I'll show it before the relic run, because there's a slight chance it will crash the game, but it's just something I discovered as a kid. Kind of a glitch. But performing it is kind of risky because you could, crash the game. Bombs. So I'll save that for when we return here for the relic, because I can save the game before then. Because I don't want to do that and crash the game and lose all my progress. So, because that would suck. Stop missing boxes. You're just being a derp, Sensei. The lag is no excuse for that. You've adjusted to it by now. Alright. Let's go over here and avoid the bombs of doom and destruction. Collect our gem and be out of here temporarily. And I'm going to run back. We're going to try for the relic, but before I do that, we're going to go to the load save area. Or not, because now we have to fight Tiny. And I lost my sound, so give me a moment. Let's see, Coco does not do a dance. She's not like Crash. Anyway, let me fix my sound here just a sec. Alright, sound's back. I would like to show that thing with Coco and get the relic, but I guess it's going to force us to fight Tiny first. So let's go and confront Tiny Tiger. Once again, we confronted him in Crash Bandicoot 2, where he was pretty much invulnerable apart from him falling.
Crash! Coco! Store the pretty crystals! Tiny, take them back! In Gladiator Arena!
Luckily, now he's not quite so invulnerable. However, we do have to fight him in an arena with lions. And not only that, but Tiny gets a trident. I mean, watch this. He's going to destroy these columns. And now he's going to take a trident off the wall. And now he's going to start going all Hulk smash on us and try to stomp us flat. But we are going to run around and avoid that and spin him when he tries to stab us and fails hard. Except now he's going to sick his lions on us. These lions, later on, when we get a certain power-up, you can grind lives really well on this level because of those lions. We don't have that power-up yet. We won't have it for quite some time. I'll tell you when we get it. And anyway, now we got the lions again. The lions! Anyway, the lions really are the hardest part of this boss fight. Tiny himself, as you can see, is pretty easy to dodge. And you are defeated, sir! Yes! And we get our very first power-up. Except this one doesn't really do much of anything. Supercharged Body Slam. For a more powerful belly flop, press X to jump, then press circle or R1. It should be noted that R1 does the exact same thing as circle for everything in this game at the top of the jump. So press triangle to continue. Yeah, R1 is a generic button that I like to use.
Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel area is now open.
Yay, and things are happy. Alright. Now, wait just a second. We're going to go save our progress. I think I'll just cut that out for time's sake. Alright, we are saved now. And just for anyone who wants to see what the belly flop does right now, there's the belly flop. He uses it the exact same way as before, except now we spin in the air and create a shock wave, and we don't have the ability to move places when we're doing that. So At any rate, let's go into the Making Waves time trial. Although, probably not quite yet, because we're going to show you the glitch.
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side?
What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
For some reason, I just like that. He hated everyone and everything, but he had a good heart nonetheless. At any rate, this glitch. Anyway, you want to press left and down on the D-pad, and Coco will start to spin in circles. And if you do this for long enough, Coco will begin to have a spaz attack, and shenanigans will occur. And things are moving very fast, and this could potentially crash my game, and I know you all want to see that, so I'll crash it on purpose. Here we go. Bro. Wow, the game's actually holding out pretty well so far. I mean, the music's starting to glitch out a little, but what happens if we try to move? Whoa, okay. Oh, we just caused shenanigans to happen. I tried moving, and that just made it worse. And now the game has crashed. Give me a moment to fix this. Okay. One moment. Alright, guys, we're back. I have finally restarted the game. But yeah, that's why you want to save before you try to perform that glitch, because you could very easily crash your game. Normally it crashes pretty fast. The game held out pretty well that time. We have seen this. We have seen it. Okay. Now we're going to actually try for the time relic. Let's see. Let's go, Coco, go. Entering time trial. Alright, we're just going to go through here. Grab all this stuff. Actually, we don't want to grab like everything. We just want to grab all the golden boxes of freeze time. That's what they shall be called from now on, I suppose. The golden boxes of freeze time and epic. Let's grab Aku, or totally miss Aku, because that works too. Whatever you have to do to keep moving, you don't really want to backtrack for anything in time trial mode for obvious reasons. Man, it's like I'm driving drunk or something, and I missed that yellow box of time freezingness and happiness and wonderfulness. I missed it, but we cannot go back for it. Whatever time we get, we get. Because I really don't feel like doing this over and over and over again. Ow! I mean, if we die, then we can keep that in mind, but I'm not going to restart it right now. Especially considering we're pretty much at the end, and I died. Which, trust me, was not intentional. Whatever you may start to think. I know what you're thinking. Okay. We're going to go over here and defy the laws of gravity. Because you'd figure that wouldn't work. Whoa, what in the world? I like pulled a jump that shouldn't have been possible, and it made me miss the box. So, cannonball of death. The balls are not inert, I suppose. The balls are indeed moving at very high velocities. I want to know why they're skipping off the water, though. When has a cannonball ever done that? I want someone to get the Mythbusters on that or something. Can cannonballs skip off the surface of the water? That would take some pretty epic skill. I actually want to see that done on that show now. Can you skip cannonballs off the surface of the water? That would be so stupid, but it would be so awesome if it worked. Okay. Let us grab this time and avoid the seagull. For some reason, when the seagull is sitting on the box, that can kill you. Don't ask me how a seagull could possibly kill you in real life, but it happens in this game, so avoid the seagulls at all costs. And basically when the seagull is sitting on the box, that's when you don't want to try and hit it. So we'll jump up here, get that box, and I don't know how I didn't get hurt by that. Maybe I did. Oh, I do have it on quite the low volume setting on my headphones, so I can turn it up. But we're not going to mind that, for we're pretty much at the end. And boom, we got that 3-second box, which is wonderful. And I guess hitting that doesn't matter, for we are at the end, 58 seconds. Actually came pretty close to my best time there. Actually, I beat it. Derp, I beat my best time. With the lag. That never happens. So we are done with that. And I know this episode has been kind of short, but I think we're going to end it off here. Or wait a minute. We're only 10 minutes in the recording. I'll do one more level. I know, I kind of wanted to end it right on the end of the warp room, but obviously things didn't take nearly as long as I thought they would. Because we're only at 10 minutes into the recording, and then I have to factor in the fact that it took me like a minute or two to restart after crashing the game, so we'll do one extra level, I suppose. Gee whiz. This is basically a throwback to the first level. Like Crash Bandicoot 2, we still reuse some level designs, although we changed the background, obviously, as you can see, and we're going to introduce new enemies. Oh, it's pretty funny when those frogs kill you, although I'm not going to let the frogs kill me intentionally just so you can see. Alright, for that would be an embarrassment to nature. And it's a wizard. It's Gandalf. Except he's Gandalf the Blue for some reason. I guess he's Dumbledore. That makes a bit more sense. He even has more of a Dumbledore hat than a Gandalf hat. Anyway, goat, either give me my cheese or don't give me anything. Just fly off into the distance as I swack you at such a high velocity because of my spin that defies the laws of nature. Alright, we got a changey box over there. We're going to want to go for that real quick like. Alright. And bam, we got an extra life. An extra life. I don't know why I had to turn "an" into a 2-syllable word. An. I'm sorry for anyone who possibly was offended by that. I did not mean that to be offensive at all. It's just that there was a guy at band camp who was kind of funny because, you know, normally when people subdivide eighth notes, they say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, except this guy's from Oklahoma where "and" is a 2-syllable word, you know, and. So he decided to change that to 1 tay, 2 tay. So that's where I got that from that amusing little moment back there. Okay. This one time at band camp. Oh. It's okay. We're used to it. Okay, let's go over here and destroy the frogs of doom and sadness. Ride the platform to the bonus area. And, oh, I know your tricks. I see that trick up ahead. They're trying to trick you into doing something you shouldn't do. Except I recently ran a practice file of this so I can recall all this game's tricks right off the top of my head when they come along. So game, I know your tricks. You cannot defeat me. Haha. That's why I kind of expect this game to go a whole lot more smoothly than Crash Bandicoot 2, because Crash Bandicoot 2 I did kind of impromptu, although I did have a vast knowledge of that game beforehand, because I've 100%ed that game multiple times. This game I've only 100%ed a few times, so, oh. I fell like a derp. I don't know why I'm suddenly talking in a high-pitched voice, and I'll stop now. Oh, well, that made me lose my Aku Aku. Such a sad day. At any rate, let us go over here, Olahia, and try this again. Not fail this time. Sensei, this is supposed to be an easy bonus area. You're only in level 6. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab all that Wumpa Fruits. And we'll go ahead and grab all this once more. Body slam back into there. Now see, what I'm talking about, the game's tricks here, is you don't want to hit that exclamation mark box there first. You want to get this first, because if you hit that exclamation mark box, those boxes will appear and cover it up, and you can't break those metal boxes, so you can't get to that box anymore, and then you just stand there and go, herp derp, I can't 100% this level anymore. So, at any rate, holy crap, we got a lot of Wumpa Fruit. This game is very generous with the Wumpa Fruit, which is why I think we have a much better chance of getting 99 lives in this game. Okay. That frog back there just killed himself with the nitro. He killed himself into the nitro. Wonderful grammar, Sensei. It's only episode 2 and your grammar is already failing. At any rate, we're going to go into here and smash him away and smash him away, and you swing that giant claymore that you can't lift. You know, big swords are awesome, but you need to make sure you can wield the stupid thing. Alright, and we are done with that now. What time are we at now? Are we at a decent enough time? 16 minutes is acceptable. I didn't want to end the game only 10 minutes into the recording, knowing I'd have to cut a couple minutes off, so that's why we randomly went to that 6th level there. So at any rate, this is Sensei Mew 2123445, ending this game